Like the lotto, too much time by the pool back at the condo. Sunshine, sweet, fit, chillin', that's the motto. Do we really wanna take it there? Girl.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't posted in a while, maybe like 2-3 weeks now. I've been a bit busy sorting out some stuff and getting some stuff out of the way. Yeah, but I think also I've been procrastinating a lot when it comes to this YouTube thing, and I'm really trying. It's a new forum for me in terms of personally. It's a new forum for me personally, for me to be posting videos of myself and all of that. And it's been hard to concentrate on content and trying to do content because I've not been doing much lately, and so I'm trying to create a content calendar. But I don't know if I'd spoken about this in previous vlogs, that I had a graduation on the 17th of July. So the pre-recording was done on the 5th of July. Pre-recording for the official commencement service was done on the 5th of July. I was invited, I was sent a link for me to sign up to attend, and I did actually sign up. I was accepted. I didn't see the acceptance email until about the night before the ceremony. So my hair wasn't done. I didn't want to wear a wig. My wig needs to be washed. I'm like, I'm not gonna go because it's just a pre-recording, and it's a lucky thing I didn't go, because when I watched the pre-recording on Sunday, which was the 17th, the official showing of the pre-recording, when I was watching it, I realized that you weren't seeing the audience. So I think the audience would have been consist of persons like myself, graduates like myself, who I think it would have been consist of graduates like myself in the audience. But I didn't see. The whole time I was there watching it, it was 4 hours long, and I did not see anybody from any graduates. I didn't see anybody in gowns. I didn't see all of that. So I kind of don't feel any way not going. I mean, because of COVID, it doesn't really feel like an official graduation, because you get to march down the aisles and go up on the podium and collect your degree and feel that sense. That's what I wanted to experience, and that wasn't the case because of COVID. They had to limit the amount of persons they invited. So persons couldn't invite their family members or friends to attend the official ceremony. You would have to share the link with them to watch it live on the school social media platforms. So that's what happened. But one thing that stood out for me is that when I was watching and they reached my section of study, I was just getting so excited, and I started to screen record the ceremony at that point, because I want to keep that video for myself. I want to crop it out and keep it for myself. Even though it's always going to be on their platform, you can always go back and check and go back and watch it and whatever. I still wanted to keep that. When I was watching it though, I didn't see my picture. I didn't see my name. And I thought I was basically omitted from the program, from the ceremony. And I know when I was away in I think it was in February, when I was away, they had sent me an email to say that if I want basically asking me to give them permission to publish my photo and my line of study on the pre-recording of the commencement service, and you had an option to opt out of it or to confirm for them to showcase it. I did confirm it, so I'm not sure why I was actually omitted. I kind of felt some type of way though on Sunday when I was watching it, because I was watching it with some friends from school that I had met, some girls that we were doing cost accounting together, and we started a group. We started a WhatsApp group outside of the main WhatsApp group for the class, because every class that you attend, it's either you have, it's now that Telegram is so popular, why I mean most of the classes are now on Telegrams, but at that point when I had done cost accounting with those ladies, it was WhatsApp. So we had a WhatsApp group outside the Telegram group. Anyways, we became friends like outside of school. We have never met. I've never met any of them. I think maybe 2 of them probably come from the same parish, so they probably link up with each other. But it's about 8 or 10 of us in the group, and we have never met. But you could never tell that we have never seen each other in person before, because the relationship is so, it's so natural, it's so real. We discuss a lot of things. We get invited to church. I mean, it's so good, online church that is. But yeah, so we are watching. The ladies in the group and myself were watching the service, and I realized that I did not see. So I'm like, I was so upset. I felt so bad. It's like things I didn't invite anybody else to watch, because what if I had invited my family members to watch? Then they wouldn't have. They would have wasted their time sitting and watching this thing and not seeing me on the program. But I mean, I blew off that steam, and I mean, I'm still a bit disappointed that I was not showcased during the commencement service, but nonetheless, it's not a death sentence. I completed my program, I collected my degree, and I'm fine. That's it. So I called the school this morning to find out why was I omitted from the service. I did not give the lady my name, the lady that I spoke with. I will not say her name, but I did not tell her my name. When she came on the phone, I asked her to identify herself. She did, and I don't think I told her my name. And I was saying to her, I was watching the commencement service on Sunday, and I realized that I was omitted from the program. She said, I saw you on the program. So I'm thinking that maybe I had actually told her my name, because the lady at the time said she see me on the program. I must have sit down the whole 4 hours, and watch the program, and I did not see my picture. But anyways, I said to her, you know what, forget it. And I told her to have a nice day, thanks for her assistance, and I dismissed the call, because it doesn't even make no sense to even argue, because it's gone already. It's like you can't even fix it. How are you gonna fix it? You can't even fix it again, because the video is being published and everybody done see it already. So what am I gonna do? Anyways, enough of that. Enough said about that. I am still proud of myself for completing my degree, and that. It's just where we go from here, and that's really my main aim right now. So I tell you, sometimes we make some small things distract us from what we need to look forward into, and I'm saying not to let small matters, I'm not saying it's not something, it's not hurtful and it's not disappointing, but you can't make every disappointment your face stop you from moving forward into what you really want to move forward into. So that is that. I got over it and I'm here today. I still have my degree and nobody can take it from me. I earned it, and that's that. So anyways, I know a lot of us in Jamaica especially, a lot of us in Jamaica are now aware of the young lady that has gone missing, Donna-Lee Donaldson. A lot of us are aware. I mean, the entire Jamaican should be aware of this situation, because it's very troubling. It's very troubling and it's very unfortunate that this is happening. It's a repeated offense. It's a repeated offense on the entire country. Like, I feel like it happens so often. I feel like it happens every day. That's how it feels now. It feels like it's been happening every single day. Every minute you hear somebody dead, every minute you hear somebody gone missing. And a lot of these persons who go missing is like them go missing without a trace. And there's not much given into their investigation to find out what had happened and try to find these people. I don't think enough has been done in some of these missing person cases. Because take for instance, and I'm not straying from the point, but when I saw the missing person art posted on social media, so this girl that I follow on Instagram, apparently she and this girl is friends, they are friends, and she posted it in her story, and I saw it and I was like, I started clicking because she was sharing the photo from somebody else's profile, so I was curious, so I clicked on it, click on the artwork itself, and it led me to somebody else's page. And the comment section was flushed with all sort of comments made, and this is the thing, the comment section was flushed with all sort of comments, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I saw this post on Thursday. She went missing. She was reported missing since Wednesday of last week. I don't care what is the circumstances surrounding her being missing. That's not the point. That's not the point right now. The point is that this girl is missing and her family has no idea. Her family and her friends have no idea of where this person is. Can you imagine? Any of your family members, your sister, your brother, your close friend go missing over a week now and nobody knows what them there. You know, hear from them, not at all. I can just imagine that feeling that the family is enduring, that agony that the family is enduring every night. Them have forgot in bed and no say them don't know what's for them daughter today. It's really sad, and it's really sad that people have to leave these nasty comments under every post that is made about this girl and her disappearance. I strongly believe in a karma, and whatever you do to somebody today, it might not happen to you, but it might happen to somebody close to you or somebody where you hold at high levels in your life. So don't try your best not to wish bad on people, and try your best not to always look at the downside of what the whole situation is about. Watching a press conference yesterday from the DCP. I was watching a press conference with him, and and let me say this, because a lot of us don't, and I realize that a lot of us don't know our rights, and a lot of us don't know the law, including myself. I don't know everything about the law. I have done some law in college, but not to that extent, right? But and the information is free. The information is free. You can actually go and Google and go find out what is the law of the country that you live in. What are your human rights? You can actually find those information. And I was on TikTok yesterday before I get into the press conference. Well, it was relating to the press conference. So the DCP, he gave his statements about the investigation. And like everybody else that are frustrated about the fact that they are not sharing enough information, me too, I'm frustrated. I am just as frustrated as you guys that you're not getting enough information. Worse, it's because the two persons who are allegedly to be the last persons who saw this girl are within the JCF, right? They are police officers. So it's like a conflict. It's conflict to know how you're gonna deal with it, because remember that you're dealing with professionals. You're dealing with professionals will deal with them cases all the time. Them know what them a look for, and they know what to use against you. So we have to be careful. And as I said before, I know the minimal information that has been shared during that press conference, but we do also have to remember the type of case that we are dealing with, and that they cannot share every information they have gathered on the investigation. They really can't share every information to the public. What I didn't like, and I'm not sure, that was one thing probably need to go, just like how I say the information is free, probably that's one thing we need to go view too. One thing I saw that they shared was the mother's address. He shared the mother's address, and I thought that was, I don't know if that was supposed to be done or it was an accident, because I was a mistake he make. First of all, he was reading from a paper, right? I'm thinking that the information was typed and it was given to him to read. I don't know if nobody did vet the information when that could come share on the national TV, and I doubt it that anybody had vetted it. Or if the person will vet the information when come share, them do a horrible job. Because first of all, you get who named Donna-Lee Davidson? Who named Donna-Lee Davidson? Because that thing keep on say Donna-Lee, that's not her name, and you were reading it from a paper. These are some small errors, but it make a big difference. It really show you up, say, if you can make such a small error, when you not got a house, when you claim say when you got a man house, and when you do, whatever it is that you guys are supposed to do. What if you guys are missing a spot, or like a key evidence that could be an accessory to this case? If you not make such small mistakes. Another thing, other persons don't know the law. A lot of persons don't know the law, and they don't know their human rights. Them not know, and it's obvious, because I've gone, because me I tell you, I'm so invested in this case. I'm so invested because it hurt me. It hurt me that it has gone over almost a week since her family last seen her, and I don't feel like the headway I make. Nobody me not comfortable, because I feel like them not doing enough. Explain why you cannot share these information, because people feel like once you come at a press conference, the first thing the people them try to hear is say, alright, we'll lock up them 2 people here. We have 2 suspects. Them say them not have no suspects. They say they don't have any suspects, and I'm like, what makes you a suspect? Because if I can recall, the gentleman, the guy that killed the family of 5 in Clarendon the other day, his information where them get from people made him a suspect. Them never hold him yet, but them have him as a suspect. What information do you need on somebody to say that I am a suspect? What? You understand me? It just not sit right with me, and I feel like it's because the 2 persons that are being in question is a part of the JCF, and they are trying to save face. I'm probably as ignorant as everybody else too, but that's what me see. If I'm wrong, I'm expecting somebody to correct me and tell me that I am wrong. So after that, when I saw the press conference, I didn't even finish watching it because it did irritate me, honestly. I went on TikTok now, and I saw one of the clippings with the comments we could say, because really and truly, most of the information that has been shared is not from the news. It's on social media, in a people comment and people post. Enough of the information we share is not from the news. So I was going through the comments, and when I think the DCP, he had said that the lady, I hate this word, baby mother. The guy's child's mother she's also a police officer, refused to give a statement about anything of what she knows. And the DCP was saying that it's her right, she don't have to give a statement. Said that she didn't know that apparently something had happened with her, and she was saying that she didn't know that she could have opted not to give a statement in an incident that she was involved in. And I commented, because we realized a lot of persons didn't know this. That you're not necessary, you don't have to give a statement. Them cannot force you to give a statement. And I said to her, it's your human rights. You don't necessarily need to give a statement. And this is what I'm saying. Persons, you don't have to go to school for educating yourself on certain things. We don't have to go to school. A lot of information is out there circulating in the air. We can take the time out and go find out for ourselves. So no one rights as a citizen in our country, in our respective country, no one rights. Is that I was watching Cliff Hughes last night. The first time when I saw it, I was like, this is like a Jasmine Dean situation. Up to this day, nobody knows where Jasmine Dean is. Nobody knows what happened to Jasmine Dean. She disappeared in a thing here. Our family didn't get no closure. Them don't know what she did. Not much was done in the Jasmine Dean situation either. So, I don't know. Is it that Jamaica don't have the resources to tackle some of these cases? Is it hope that this is not gonna be another Jasmine Dean case where the girl just go missing and her family know if she dead or alive, and the mafia go just assume say she dead? I hope this is not the case. So I was watching Cliff Hughes, journalist on Nationwide, ask her.
JCF officers go to the last known place Miss Donaldson was said to have been at, the boyfriend's house?
Lot of things. That would have been a game. So yeah. So a lot of things went into the investigation, visits to locations, etc. I know that when the next update is provided, you will have more detail. But all the steps that would have been taken, so that would have been one of the things that would happen. Mm-hmm. You know, because we don't know where she is, so we have to work with what we know in terms of, you know, where she was last, who she was known to be with.
You know, I was a little troubled, frankly more than a little troubled, by some of the responses I heard from SSP Lindsay this morning.
I was listening to the mother's interview with Cliff Hughes. I may tell you, I cried last night. I lie down in the bed and I literally cry because I say, the lady don't know where her child is. The lady literally don't know where her child is. And nobody can give her an answer. I feel like them and drag them foot this over a week the girl go missing. Over a week now the girl has gone missing and nothing. The man gets enough time for clean. Remember say my police. And if he is involved in her disappearance, because we don't know, we have to say allegedly, as much as in the back of our head we know say, but we can't come out and say that. We have to just wait. But he's a police officer. Both of them are police personnel, right? And them know how to do it. Them know how to get away with murder. I don't know what happened in that, and I can judge. All I'm having is assumptions. It's like me create scenarios in my head as to what may have taken place in that apartment. But stop saying when I'm not in the business, and then when I say the people them end up on the news, when I start say, oh, me did hear or me did say, stop it. Stop talking about not minding the business. Because maybe if that neighbor who had heard the commotion over there probably had called the police and them show up, maybe, just maybe, she would have been spared. Because at this, and I'm saying she would have been spared because we have to be realistic. And Cliff Hughes said it last night that, you know, it's a sad thing and nobody wants to think that, but she's feared dead. If we'll be honest, she has been missing for over a week without a trace. Without a trace, nobody no hear from her, nobody no know where she did. Right? The first 48 hours, them starting say you dead. I don't want to think that, but we can't shy away from reality. Like my wish she would have just turned up somewhere. You know, I wish she could have just turned up right now. Like it's sad. I'm not lie, it's sad. It's same like when Kenny's Jackson, I think her name was. When she and I was living in Portmore at that time, and I tell you, it creeped the shit out of me. But I just feel like the police department need to start apply pressure. Apply pressure. You know, have to apply pressure because this don't make no sense. And I'm just waiting, I'm just sitting at the edge of my seat waiting for updates as to what will ever come of this case. And my hope said this case is not gonna be a Jasmine Dean case. I hope it's not gonna be another Jasmine Dean case where we don't know where Jasmine Dean is up to the day. I'm glad that Donna-Lee had a platform and a lot of persons know her. That's how a lot of persons are being made aware of her case. You know, that her story has gotten some highlight. I'm glad for that. And I mean, it's really sad. If they did something to her, give her parents closure. Her parents at least deserve that. But I mean, guys, continue to share, continue to spread the highlights on the case, and continue to share. Another protest is coming up soon, so I'm following that too, because honestly, me I go like a protest too, because you mean we have to stand for something, or all of we are gonna just fall for everything. And too often this is happening with no real results. Too often. Give the people them closure, give our family them closure. It's very sad. It's a very sad story. And if you don't know about the story, I implore you to dive in a little bit more. Dive in a little bit more for find out what really going on. Dive in a little bit more for find out what really going on around me. It's sad. Very, very sad. And I hope her family gets the justice they deserve. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thanks for the support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys can leave a comment and let us discuss. We can discuss in the comment section. Yeah, and let's catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.